Hi there, welcome back to this channel. My driver here today is Ronnie.
I'm always the driver.
You are,
You've
I
never
know.
been in the driver's seat.
I do drive, but not often. Anyway, just drop off the kids. So we have some time to make a video. And our topic for today is...
Things that we use with our, I guess, eBay store. Tools that you need. Tools that we use. Tools that we use opening up an eBay store.
Yeah, tools that we use. Shall we start? So just focusing on the traffic.
Yeah. Okay, so...
We don't have much. We don't use a lot.
To give you a perspective, first of all, at the time that this is being recorded, we've been opening up an eBay store since early 2020. So far, our highest profit for the week is $700 for...
Yeah.
Yeah, $700.
Yeah.
Steadily, that's our point, let's say.
Yeah.
And yeah, and these are the tips that I would be considering if I were to start again. If you guys thinking of opening up an eBay store or having
things that you need to have. Yes. Yeah. We're just using basic stuff. We're not using any fancy stuff. We try to use whatever we have at home. Just use whatever we have at home.
So first of all, you want to go through.
And I think it's also based on what product you're selling. It all depends on you.
Yeah. So for us, we sell a lot of bulky stuff.
Yeah,
in boxes.
But funny thing is, we never ever bought a box.
And we tell you, I guess, our little tips and tricks on how you go to do that.
Yeah.
We try to minimize our packaging costs as much as possible.
Because they can be quite pricey when you add it up, and your margin or your profit will get eaten up quickly by the packaging.
So
okay,
these
first.
are the first
I
tools.
just in random whatever we were brainstorming what we use. We use cutters.
So first of all is the cutters, whether it's scissors or if not a knife. One of those knives. Now the knife, if you really have to, then use kitchen knives, but we don't.
No, we use cutters.
We use a cutters. Look, we got it from a $2 shop. For a packet of 4, you can get about $2 or so.
Yeah.
And if it breaks, big whoop, you got 4 of those.
You can clip it and
but
new blade anyway.
It's not good quality because it keep on breaking. Because we cut a lot of boxes
and sticky tape.
So cutters, depending on what type of product that you're actually selling, but definitely for us, because we have to rebox things.
Yep.
So good. Like, I'm sort of like in a 50-50. Sometime I want to get a good quality cutters, but
next time maybe in the future once it's all gone, just don't want to waste the stuff.
But at the same time is I know I misplace a lot.
Yeah.
So depending, like now we have 4 of them at $2. So if I lose one, I'm like, big whoop, not a big deal. Scissors, it's the same thing. We just get a very cheap scissors from a $2 shop.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy, nothing state of the art type of thing.
Sticky tapes, we bought a big box of it because when you buy single, individual, they're not that cheap. We just bought it in bulk. Like how many of them? A box?
I don't know, about
36.
30.
I think 30.
Yeah.
We just since April, it's been 4 months. We only use 6 of. 4?
Well, no, on an average now, we do roughly about 1 roll per week or 1 roll a fortnight. So depending, again, because we're doing a lot of boxing ourselves and we got to use a sticky tape, so depending on what type of item that you're thinking of going through.
And don't buy a cheap one. Buy a good quality one. Yeah,
definitely, because I can feel the difference in terms of, I guess, how sticky it is.
Yes.
The cheaper version, like they stick when you pack it, but
they come out the next day.
They come out the next day because sometimes we pack it at night. And then go to the post office the next day. And in the morning, when I just double checking a couple of things, a different quality sticky tape, some of them already start to peeling off.
Yeah. So invest in sticky tape. You don't want your product to get lost or open when they are delivering it. Yeah. Yeah. Boxes. We never ever bought a new one.
Now, at one stage, I was thinking of buying boxes, from...
like, what, $1 or $2 Australia Post?
Now, we never paid for any of our boxes. Purely, I think it's because we live in an apartment. There's a lot of people moving in and moving in and moving out. So these are a few tips that we found that where you can actually get free boxes. Now, one of them would be a big retailers, like most of your Harvey Norman, Bingley, as well as clothing store brand. If you go to their warehouse, let's say, there's bound to be a garbage area, so I usually grab them from there.
And sometimes we got parcel shipped to our place as well. We just
reuse
don't.
that.
We don't chuck it. They're still very nice. We just cut it in the shape that we want. And we use them.
And then we put it inside out. Maybe we just cut it and make sure the plain side is actually out instead of the inside. What else? Big warehouses, even like hardware store like Bunnings, they provide you free boxes. So we usually go there as well, especially when we need to get a few things. Where else do we go? Department store, like your not department store, like Woolworths and Coles. Some of the packaging is actually in boxes. You can get that for free as well from there.
Correct.
We never pay for boxes.
No, never.
I don't think I will ever do. After doing this.
The thing is, the boxes measurement are different. You can't just buy one size and then, or you have to buy a lot of them. And one, we don't have room for that, and second, it's just all add up the cost.
I'd say like a big furniture shop, they're bound to come in boxes.
Big furniture is the best because still depends on the product that you're selling. Ours quite big, so big furniture product, like the boxes fits us. We can just cut it in the shape or use a few times for one box.
We just got a bicycle. We bought a bicycle, and the box that comes with that bicycle is so big, and we will manage to have like about at least 3 to 4 items packed
with a
and
box.
Reshipped it with the same one box.
So it just take a bit more time. Depends on if you have time, do it this way. But if you don't, maybe it's good to invest in boxes. Next, ruler.
So
I
say measuring tape, measuring.
We need ruler,
device.
measuring tape.
And then a tailor tape measure.
The soft one.
The soft.
We have all these at home. We didn't buy it. And then we got scale, the kitchen scale that I use for my cooking. He took it for small items measuring, and we got a body weight scale, my one, and he took it for bulky stuff.
Well, okay, I look at it. Well, measuring like the measuring tape, for example, we've got it and it's not doing anything. So I figured, okay, then that's
anyway, because we have it at home. I'm sure a lot of people they have it at home too.
And if you don't get them, if you don't have them, you can actually get them somewhere quite pretty cheap, and it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. So that's that. And the scale part, well, it's collecting dust. We only use it quite not as frequent anyway. Oh, well, I don't. You probably do.
Okay, next.
Yeah, go on.
Tape gun. It's our recent purchase. We didn't buy it till earlier this month.
Early in August. We've been doing it since February. April, and we didn't actually buy a tape gun until August. That's because we got a volume. Now we actually have a lot of volume. Sometimes we have to pack about 5 or 6 orders.
And sometimes when you pack it like by yourself, it's easier to with the tape gun. Sometimes we can do it together, pack it together. I can hold it, and he can stick it, or the other way around. But sometimes we can't.
Tape gun. You don't have to buy this right away. Okay. So.
We were hesitant to buy it at the beginning. I still sometimes I use it. Sometimes I use it. Sometimes I don't really use it. It's hit and miss. But if you have more than 5 items to pack a day, I think it's quite handy.
I'd say that's like later on if you're looking at to fulfill this as a full-time job, let's say.
Next is like your admin or computer stuff. So we need computer,
obviously.
phone. Sometimes when we're on the road, we use our phone a lot. Our phone a lot to adjust the price or answer people's inquiries. Computer, normally we do our listing or packaging because printing the label or printer.
And then the other one would be the computer. Literally, it's a lot more easier, obviously, navigating on a computer instead of on a phone. A bulk of our I guess listing, we're doing it from a computer. We do a lot of data management, let's say, tracking of like if the item profitable or not profitable, how much money we earning for that week and all that. Just like a lot of spreadsheet that we deal with.
You have to have a computer.
A computer is a must.
Yeah.
Next one.
Internet, phone, all those are must, right?
Yeah, so internet, obviously. I reckon the whole entire business would not actually
work
if you don't have an internet.
Yeah.
And a phone, well, you kind of need a phone no matter what. But for me anyway, because when we're on the road like this, sometimes we get inquiries. We can answer them right then and then.
Correct.
So.
Okay, next, back to package. So sometimes we use boxes, but sometimes if it's small item, we use envelopes. We use DL, the small size.
Yeah.
C5, the bigger, like medium,
like
the
half of
the
A4.
And then we have A4 as well.
So
and I have express envelopes. So that's all our envelopes.
Sometimes we sell like
little things
and
light,
yeah, and we use
envelope. And then if it's bigger item but it is soft and not breakable, then we use polymer bags. We only bought one size of them. We bought it in eBay as well, 100. I think we bought 100. So we bought I think it's slightly bigger than A4 size, about 33 centimeter by 25. I still remember it. We only use this size because at the beginning our product, I think it fits majority of them, our product. And then when we got bigger item, we found out actually polymer bag is not that cheap, and I found out we can use garbage bag.
So a garbage bag is part of our packing. So a black garbage bag.
But don't use the thin one because one, they see through and they break easily. Use the thick one.
Yeah.
Good quality black garbage bag.
It's because as opposed to like I've seen them how they treated I guess our parcels. Like okay, they're just gonna throw them here, throw them there. Yeah. So if you get a thin one, definitely it will. By the time the consumer received it, it's bound to have a lot of holes.
Yes, garbage.
So.
And the beautiful garbage bag is big. You can cut it into shape and whatever it is, and then you can just stake them together. It's really good with sticky tape.
Yeah.
It doesn't come off.
It doesn't come off. Yeah.
And then trolley.
Now, depending on
your
items,
how big is your item?
Now we live in an apartment, so going up and down is sometimes a little bit painful. Like if you live in a house, then it's probably that's not a big a deal. But if at one stage I have to post roughly about 10 parcels in one shipping in one day. So a trolley does help, especially instead of you going in and out of I guess your car going to the post office. So a trolley, well, you can get them. I got mine from Bunnings. You can get them second hand. My one, it's a foldable one that it fits in a small car as well.
Yeah. Sometimes I use the shopping trolley. The shopping one for small items if I have to go to post.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just use whatever you have at home. And last one is just normal your pen or your marker.
Yeah, a pen, a marker, like a pen. Obviously, if you're sending something on an envelope, you can put the address on. A marker for me is every time we ship a box, sometimes I put down the postcode, because we have to bulk
pack multiple packages.
Multiple items. Once you seal it, you don't know what it's inside the item. So I'm in a packing department, Sis in the labeling department. So it'd be easier if I put down in a texter
and then I know postcode, what item.
Which postcode is it going to go to, and you know what label that needs to be created on that particular shipment. So yeah, hopefully this will help you guys out. If you guys thinking of opening up an eBay store, or if you're a beginner and looking at just scaling up, I mean, so far it's been a very fun journey for us.
Yeah, but I like it. You don't need to buy a lot of items or tools.
Yeah. To
start it, you can just try a little bit first.
And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe, comment.
Thank you. See you next time.
Peace.
Bye.